Hey guys, Mtgnoob here, being on the play with the Naya list, and this looks pretty good. I'm gonna go turn one champion, and I'm going to then try to follow it up with, I believe, a mayor, and then turn three lightning mauler and Boros elite, and smash for a bajillion. That may be incorrect. My opponent also mulled, but I think it's fine. His hand seems pretty sweet. I could lightning mauler here, but that seems awful. Let's go, gadget. Not get blown out by bonfire. Oh, you're such a beating. 3-3 on turn 2. You're like, it's like you had gather the town folks. Alright, hopefully he doesn't shut us down with like a flint hoof boar here. On 2, that would be pretty annoying. Oh wow, I don't think he's got anything. I don't know. Alright, that's unfortunate, but having a 3-3 there is pretty sweet. Wow. This is going to be a turn if I don't screw up my mana. So we'll make sure we leave white open. Okay. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I still think I do this, though. Because it grows our champion, like, so much. Okay, and then we'll just leave back this nerd. Okay. Then we'll say no. We shall say no. This might get popped here with the Searing Spear. That's almost logical. There's nothing we can do about that. We just had, like, the nut draw this game. This game is all about the nut draw. Yeah, this is getting speared, which is still fine. Because I can still get in for tons. No. It's unfortunate we lost our champion there, but we're still going to be hitting hard here. So let's swing for 8. And trigger battalion. Hopefully we rip like some gas. So if we hit another land, we might just get blown out. Okay, and we get a wolf. Oh, silliness. Oh, silliness. Okay, so this is a Reckoner of Reckoner. But yeah, even with the Reckoner there, it's just Scoopsville. Okay, pretty sweet, pretty sweet. Now we have to see what we want in this matchup. These come in, I would say, all the time against Reckoner decks. I would also think that these come in. And I would think we probably battle with our own Reckoners. It seemed from his land that he's Naya. So I almost want these as well. And let's bring these in. Oh, noob, you're terrible at sideboarding. Let's just smash some crap together. Let's play 75 cards. Alright, so we're on the draw here. So we have to say, like, okay, some of these things are probably pretty bad. Gore Clan is probably good, but he's going to bring in more burn, I would assume, so not so great. Searing Spear doesn't do enough. I mean, it kills a Boros Reckoner, but it also usually will 2-for-1 us. So I'm okay cutting the Searing Spears as well. Flames of the Firebrand seems pretty decent, especially if he's playing Mana Dorks, but since he's on the play, I think he's got better game than us there, so I'm not even going to bother with that. So that leaves us 8 cuts. Thalia's not amazing if he's playing creatures. I mean, it's good, but he can still Farseek on the play, so I'm going to cut that easily. And that leaves us with 5 more cuts. And, you know, I mean, I'm sitting here. I mean, Boros Reckoner trades out with a lot of things, like Restoration Angel. I mean, I could be misreading. He might have just kept a super, super slow hand. And he may not even be playing Reckoner, but I have to assume he is. I don't love Fiend Hunter in this matchup. But with a Mayor in play, it's a 2-4, and a 2-4 is pretty decent. So I don't know how much of a hate package I want to bring in on the play against Reckoner. I think I have to bring in the whole hate package. I don't think I need the Pilgrims, honestly. I could be wrong there. And I almost don't want the Reckoners. But I mean, are these things better as two ofs? I think we got to play our game, and I don't think our Reckoner is conducive to our game. I think Pacifism does more work than Fiend Hunter in this matchup. Wish it said activated abilities can't be activated, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this plan. So, out comes Guards or Thalia, Searing Spear, Gore Clan, Rampager. In comes a bunch of stuff that if I tell you about, it would be bad because I'm in a timeout here. But the point of this deck is that it goes pretty hard. Now, he mulled here. I'm going to keep this. I know it's a very slow hand, but it deals with A, sweepers very well, and B, Reckoner pretty well. So I'm okay with this. It also deals with X spells like Bonfire of the Dam. And I'm just going to hope I rip into a 1-drop. Like, that's all I can really hope for. That's what a guy can hope for. Okay, so we'll play our lands tapped. We don't have a fast start, so if we end up getting crushed, it's 100% my fault. I could have kept a better hand than this. I could have mulled to 6. Okay, for a Seek, so he's probably going to go like Huntmaster next turn, and then we're just looking sad, because Huntmaster does kick our butt. Hopefully we rip here. That's a good rip, but I think I'm actually going to just play that out. I can play it out and Boros Charm him to the face for 4, but that's terrible. Almost might want to save this to go next turn, but that's not going to give us the mana we want. I think we have to put a creature into play. So let's do this for poor value. Still value, though. But I can't even Boros Charm off of it, excuse me. The green always throws me off. Okay, and I have to assume my opponent is, like, thrilled. That's my 2-drop. Like, he's like, wait, 2-drop for no value? You're a great Naya Humans guy. That's terrible. Okay, so here comes who we think. Okay, this card is going to annihilate us. Like, nobody's business annihilate. Even if I pacifism, he just flips and just shoots my team, which is pretty sad for us. So, how do I play around that? First, if I swing in, he just sacks the wolf. So I kind of have to deal with this, and I'm thinking, what's the best way to deal with that? Him flipping and hurting my team is pretty sad. I can't play Mayor because it just insta-lose it, so I think I'm going to go human on this. Really wish I had that Reckoner here. And we'll play this nerd, see how good he is. Now, I can't ever F6 because in case I end up sitting here with a Miracled Bonfire if he is running it. If he goes Thragtusk here, this game's all but over for us. I can also, like if he tries to flip it, which it looks like he's going to try to flip it, make my dudes indestructible this turn, which I think I might. And then play. Oh, man, that was poor mana usage last turn. I wonder if making them indestructible here is pretty bad. He might just have Resto Angel Blowout, and that's unfortunate. Like Resto Angel, thinking of it now is probably it's bad that we kept double pacifism hand. I think we got to walk into the Blowout at this point. And just hope for the best here. Okay. Wow. Well, at least we know he currently doesn't have Resto Angel. Frontline Medic is good. I don't want to flip this back, though. So, we're in a bad spot. I could play this, but then I flip it back, and I think flipping it back is very advantageous for him. I think I just end up taking some damage here. Last turn I played the Cavern of Souls because I didn't want to take 2 from this, but thinking of it now, I mean, there's really no point in this. Thinking of it now, it's pretty bad for us. So we'll see what happens here. He's got 2 cards. If we can throw pacifism on this, we might be good. If this is Aurelia, we're just so sad. So sad to Aurelia. Wolf Run's also problematic. So, this might just be like, okay, I'm going to make this large, which is fine by us. But remember, we can't play 2 things per turn. Okay. I would have, at any point, I'm just straight trading with his wolf, being at 9. Okay. That's a pretty good draw, but once again, we're just going to be doing this, which is pacifying this and passing. Letting him flip is pretty bad. I don't know if I even Boros Charm here, honestly. Kind of wish I had the Searing Spears again. I could pacify this. Wonder what this is. What is this madness you have, sir? Oh god, Minotaur. Wah wah. That's not good. I mean, he has to do that because he just gets full value here with a trample for 4. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna save my guy again because that's what it's gonna take to potentially win this game. So he'll lose his wolf with 1 card in hand. We have a pacifism for his next guy. He left 1 up, which I don't know why. That's odd. Oh, that makes some sense. I gotta pacify that, unfortunately. We'll get in here. He can wolf run for 5. He's slightly flooded. I really don't want to pacify here. Actually, I possibly should have played Mayor out there and just let Mayor flip, but we're going to be taking 5 and lethal if that is the case. So if I go frontline medic, being limited by the fact that this can flip and make a wolf is very problematic. So I think we're in a losing game here because of wolf run, but we're going to at least try to hopefully pull something off. If not, we could just go Mayor next turn and just start getting through with Mayor flips. No creature, please. Yes. Okay, we get a turn there. Flinthoof Boar gets in for 5, but I think that's our play for next turn. Can also play a Boros Elite here, but I don't think that's the case. We're so far behind that we gotta hope he bricks continually. Any creature just kills us. Wow, he keeps bricking. Okay, we'll get a Mayor to flip. Okay, we hit a land, which isn't amazing for us. Boar is 8 here, so we have him dead next turn. Okay. Assuming he doesn't draw like a Huntmaster or Thragtusk off the top. If he does, that's a pretty big game. But we will get a creature here. So maybe playing one of these is better. Kind of hope he bricks one more time. Don't hit an Aurelia, don't hit a haste creature, don't hit anything. Yes, 3 bricks in a row. Alright, well that makes me happy. I love bricks. It's like I'm the big bad wolf, but I'm actually like the 3 little pigs, and he's the big bad wolf, and I have a brick house, but he's the one with all the bricks. And this has been the Mtgnoob with a random rambling. Nice soundbite for a clip of an interview that you might pretend to have with me that makes no sense. Alright, so we won, and thanks for watching, and please check out the Mtgnoob.com.